Tuesday night Major League Baseball, 2 games, free plays, and analysis coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is SteveMerril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, breaking down your Tuesday night, August the 12th baseball card. I'm going to give you 2 free plays for tonight with analysis, but a quick reminder, I've got 2 additional strong client best bets, and you're going to save 80% on each because it's $5 Tuesday. That's right. Abe Lincoln's favorite Tuesday of the week is always $5 Tuesday, and that means every best bet that I've got tonight gets an instant 80% discount. Get both strong MLB plays over a 60% winning run here in the month of August. We cashed last night. We're looking to sweep the board tonight again on Tuesday. By the way, bonus free play as well in another game tonight as well. So I've got 2 best bets, bonus free play, and I'm giving you 2 free plays here in a moment. So I've got 1/3 of your baseball card covered tonight on Tuesday, August the 12th. All right, let's look at your first game we're going to talk about here. It's Phillies, Cardinals, and then we're going to look at that late night game, Royals, Dodgers, in a moment. But we'll start with the National League matchup at 7:45 Eastern. Phillies at the Cardinals, and the Phillies, boy, what a turnaround once they hired Don Mattingly this season. They had the worst record in baseball after a 9-19 start, and then they went on a monster run with Mattingly. They did cool off a little bit in July. They had that 7-13 slide over 20 games, but since then they've now won 7 of their last 10, including back-to-back wins against Toronto in extra innings. They kept that momentum going with a 6-5 win here in St. Louis last night. So they've now scored 18 runs their last 3 games. The offense is clicking. In fact, they have scored 5 runs or more in 8 of their last 10 games, and they've scored at least 4 runs or more in all 10 of their current games during this 7-3 run. So they're definitely a hot team, a team we're not looking to fade anytime soon. And they've got an excellent pitcher on the mound tonight in Christopher Sanchez. 2.65 ERA. You see his last 7 starts, a 4.08 ERA since the end of June. You're like, well, maybe he's wearing down. But no, you got to dig deeper because there's one real outlier result in that 7-game sample since the end of June, and that was back at Kansas City on July 6th when he gave up 12 hits and 9 earned runs in just 3 innings of work. It really has skewed his numbers overall. In fact, if you take that out of the equation, his other 6 starts the past month and a half, it cuts his ERA in half. And what's even crazier is the guy's pitched 149 innings this year, made over 20 starts already, and he still has a really strong 2.65 ERA, as I said. You just take that one bad start out from a month ago, and his ERA drops a whole half a run down to 2.15 in all of his other starts. So he's been one of the best pitchers in baseball, and he's still in current form. Don't let that one number skew everything here. Phillies offense is red hot, and they've been one of the best teams in baseball. In fact, after that 9-19 start, if you look at all their other games since, even with that 7-13 run factored in, the team is still 55-37 their last 92 games, and that's a .598 win percentage, which would be second best in the entire National League, a point ahead of both the Dodgers and the Braves right now, behind the Brewers only. So this is a really good Phillies team. They're in good current form. They've got an excellent pitcher on the mound tonight. Andre Pallante has been pitching well for the Cardinals this year. 3.7 ERA his last 7, 3.63 on the year. But Sanchez has been better. Cardinals are hitting the ball, though, so you could hedge this a little bit with the over 7.5, just in case one of the pitchers regresses a bit. Both offenses have been hot. They put up 11 runs last night, so I would also lean over 7.5. I like the Phillies here, minus 165. You could get it down to plus money on the run line, minus 1.5, plus 105 in what could be a high-scoring game, and I would lean over 7.5 as well at 7:45 Eastern. All right, let's look at your late game in the interleague action. This is Kansas City at the LA Dodgers, and the Dodgers, as I mentioned, have the second best win percentage in the National League, still tied with the Braves, but they have not been playing good baseball. It's been well documented. They've been kind of going through the motions. Despite winning last night, they're still just 2-9. 2-8 their last 10. They were 2-8 going into that game, so they're 3-8 their last 11 now. Still just 2-8 their last 10. Not in good current form, but they are coming off wins in 2 of those last 3 games. They snapped that 7-game slide that preceded it. Barely got by Arizona in extra innings, and they lost the finale on Sunday, and then a narrow 6-5 win last night. But I like the fact that the bats heated up, and I do think we could see some more of the same tonight. Michael Waka Waka on the mound for the Royals. He's been mediocre this year, 3.4 ERA, 5-8 record, nothing special. Kansas City, not a good team. I do think the Dodgers will start to win here in the near future because they've cut that lead, but the Diamondbacks are up like 12.5 games a few weeks ago. Now it's only 7.5. I think they're going to start taking things serious. Yes, they're trying to stay healthy, but you got to turn it on at some point. and maybe 2 of the last 3 wins, even though they've been narrow by 1 run, could be the buy sign. The problem is you're paying a hefty price at minus 270 tonight. And even the run line, yes, it gets it down to the minus 120 range, but here again, the Dodgers have not won a game by more than 1 run in the past couple weeks. So let's look at the total instead in this one, and I will lean over 8.5 in this one. I think the Dodgers offense is heating up, and the real question mark in this game is Blake Snell. On the surface, yeah, big name pitcher. Last year, 2.35 ERA, 3.1 the year before that. But he's been limited all year, right? And he just made his first appearance, his only appearance, way back on May 9th when he gave up 5 runs, 4 earned in just 3 innings, and then they pulled him. He hasn't pitched since. It's the only 3 innings he's pitched in the big leagues this year. So a lot of uncertainty how he's going to pitch tonight. I think he'll be limited, which means a decent Dodger bullpen will probably get called into action, but that also opens up some uncertainty. I like the Dodgers, but it's dicey laying the 1.5. We're not going to play minus 270. I'd lay the 1.5 minus 120 with the Dodgers, as I do think there'll be a play on team here in the next few weeks. But there again, they haven't won a game by more than 1 run in a couple weeks. But I'd lean Dodgers run line, but I also think the over could be worth a look. We saw that 6-5 game last night, and the Royals have actually put up 4 runs or more down 3 of their last 4 games, including 5 runs or more in 2 of the last 3. Even though they've only won 1 of their last 5, they've still been scoring some run. Their pitching's just been awful. It's been awful all year. Waka's mediocre. I think both teams can put some runs up tonight, especially if Snell is not fully on. A lot of uncertainty there. So I lean Dodgers, but I think the over 8 minus 120 is probably the best way to attack this one at 10:10 Eastern tonight on Tuesday. Hey, there you go. Look at 2 free plays for you. Those ones missed the cut, but I do have 2 strong best bets tonight, and you're saving 80% instantly because it is $5 Tuesday for both of them tonight on my page. Strong best bets in Major League Baseball. And then the third strongest play I put up for free for everyone, and that is actually that Red Sox Blue Jays game. You know, we talked about how the Dodgers have been cooling off. Well, the Red Sox were the opposite. They're the hottest team in baseball for over a month. And after that 25-5 run, they've now dropped 3 straight. I've got the answer. Do they get back on track, or are they a fade team now? Go check out my free play for Red Sox Blue Jays on my page right now for Tuesday night with analysis, and get those 2 strong $5 best bets as well. SteveMerril, WagerTalk.com, and hey, get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. While you're there, check out the special offers that are available this week as well. Buy 3 days, get 3 more days for free, or the rest of 2026 all sports for a 47% discount. That's the rest of baseball, obviously, the entire college football season into the bowls, and also the entire NFL regular season, basically, except for maybe that final week, and then also the first couple months of college and pro basketball. Great bankroll builder for the rest of 2026, and you get it for like a couple dollars a play with that 47% discount. So yes, check out the $5 Tuesday best bets, but if you want to get every play for the rest of the year for just a couple dollars, which is even better than $5 Tuesday, check out that rest of 2026 special, or even the buy 3, get 3 days at it for free. They're both available on my page as well. Also, wanted to give you a special announcement. I mentioned this yesterday on Monday. I want to mention it again here on Tuesday. In the next couple of weeks, we'll have more details. I'm going to start a market call every Thursday night. Merrill's market call before the Thursday night prime game. And you know how good those prime games have been. Over 70% on the NFL Thursday night games the past couple of years. We started off with a 2-0 sweep last week with the Panthers at over in the first NFL preseason video I gave you. Well, by popular demand, you're going to get even more Thursday night priming for you before prime with the look ahead. We'll probably do it at 7 o'clock Eastern, and the first one will actually be Wednesday, September 9th, because the Patriots-Seahawks play that week. There are 2 games, weeknight games in week 1 on Wednesday and Thursday. More information will come, but it'll be a deep dive look into the Thursday night game. Interactive. You can ask me questions in the live chat, and also an advanced look at my Fade the Public information, also an advanced look at my power ratings for college football, my 10,000 game simulation, and my top 25 video. Insider access, and you won't want to miss it. And I think we're going to make that first one free for everybody in September. But we're going to have a special offer here the next couple of weeks in which you can get it free all season when you up for a season pass. So you want to pay attention to that. And it's a great value add. If you've been thinking about getting on board, don't delay. You get that Merrill's market call included as well. More information to come this week. So check out my page every day for details and get that daily free play. That's reason enough to go there, even if you're doing your own handicapping. SteveMerril, WagerTalk.com, wt.buzz/SM. If you're finding these videos useful, thumbs up like. It takes 2 seconds. That's all I ask. The more thumbs up likes, the more hypes on your mobile device, the more videos I'll do this entire season, not just for the rest of baseball, but more importantly for college and pro football. If you want to see a ton of content this year, hit that like button. Comment below. Let me know. I read the comments. I reply back. And make sure you click subscribe and the bell for instant notifications so you know when all these free play videos are posted, including some more NFL preseason videos here in the next couple days on the channel. So click that bell for instant notifications. Also, follow me on social media. That's a great way to stay in touch and get free plays and analysis every day on X and Instagram at SteveMerril. 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. MERRIL at SteveMerril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.